everybody, this is Adrienne with Essential Soul Coaching. Today is Monday, January the 2nd, 2023. Now, what I haven't done in a long time with you all is I have not done the 9-card Sibylla reading, and I want to do that. So I've used it so many times. So it's a Gypsy Oracle, Sibylla. We're going to do that reading, and it's going to be 9 cards. You got to be patient for me to take this out. And what I'm going to do is prediction for the year 2023 for Harry and Meghan about their relationship. Because everybody want to know, when is he going to leave her? I don't know if he's going to leave her. She's a narcissist. He's a codependent. It takes a lot. And I think there's some other issues going on other than him just being a codependent, because it has a lot to do with his mother. You know, his relationship with his mother in his mind. So what he projects onto Meghan and what Meghan projects back to him as being his mother. So it's not just the codependency, which is strong enough to hold somebody to a narcissist. So what I want to know is, how is the relationship going to be in year 2023? Cut it again because I want it clean. Right? Okay. So we're going to do our 9 cards. And I'm just going to, I really like, I'm going to start off with this card as to sit on with the cards. Okay, so I'll let the phone down a little bit so you can see the cards. All right, so these cards are going to fall out. I got 1 of 9. And people say, I just let the cards, I pick the cards. I don't, they fall out. I just pick whatever falls on this type of reading. That's the way you're supposed to. So here's the second card. Here's the 3rd card, 4th card. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th card, I'm sorry, 5th card. 6 cards. Seventh card. This is Harry and Meghan for the year 2023. 8th card. 1 more card. So all I need is 1 more card. Harry and Meghan. Relationship 4. Excuse me. 4 fell out, so I'm not taking that. I just need 1 for 2023. Talk about that relationship. And that's the card. We got 9 cards. I'm going to show you what the cards are. I'm going to start with the back. I always start with the middle card. The middle card is this. And I'm going to put my glasses on to read these, y'all. Misfortune. It's reversed. This card is faithfulness. Let me turn it over while we're ready. This card is wedding and is reversed. This card is falseness, which is reversed. Conversation, that's number 4. We read the middle one. Number 6 is priest. Number 7 is hope, is reversed. Number 9 is melancholy. Number 8 is melancholy. And the last one is scholar. That's number 9. All right, so let's read these cards. What's going on with Harry and Meghan? I want to keep my glasses on for this so I can really see, because the cards are smaller. I'm getting old. Okay, so let's do this. So in the middle, for the fiscal year of 2023, misfortune. It's going to be a lot of misfortune coming out for the Meghan and Harry this year. Okay, let's read about what that misfortune can be. And it's not just misfortune, it's reversed, so it's even worse. They're going to be stuck in it, right? And it's something like the Tower card. Okay, faithfulness. So faithfulness, wedding, and falseness. Okay, of course, again, right now they're in free fall. They know that the ratings are low, the scores are low. People don't trust them. People are talking bad about them. This is misfortune card. They're talking bad. They knew they were going to get some people talking about them and saying some bad things about them, but now they're saying it's even worse than what they thought. Okay, because of the docuseries. And it's affecting it's the wedding. It's not only is it impacting their marriage, it's impacting their business relationships, like with Netflix and some other things that's coming up. The new thing with the live to lead or something, that thing where they put the name on it, slap the name on it, they had nothing to do with the production. That's backfiring on them, and so they're like, this is really hard on the wedding. Anytime you're in a business with your relationship with your partner, especially your husband or your wife, it weighs on the marriage. But they're getting so much pushback and rejection from people, the audience, that they're really questioning themselves and their marriage and what's happening. Harry's still moving forward. Now, if you see that promo for the interviews, he's sitting straight up. It's like he's under fire. To me, it looks like, I think he was, I don't know which one he was talking to, but whether it was Anderson or whether it was Jonathan, but he was sitting straight up and he was on fire trying to remember everything he has to say. And he's got to say the right thing, right? I think he was very tense on what we saw. And even though he's saying his family has betrayed him, it's like he's got to come out there and he's got to give him a double punch, because they're trying to make their point. They're trying to get that information out there. They want that narrative out there that they're the victims, not the antagonists. And Meghan is trying to make sure he says that you got to say it right. We've got to get this story out. We got to make people believe us. And so he's under pressure for that. And plus, he's listening to her tell him he's the victim. So all that goes together. Okay. So then in the future, we have again the scholar, we have the priest, and we have the falseness. So the scholar. Somebody with some information about them are going to come out, who's been studying them. Somebody in charge, someone who's higher up, who knows how to handle people and handle situations like this. I would say maybe like what do you call those, fixers, right? They're going to come out and they're going to try to help them, because right now they're looking like they're immoral, they're liars, they're manipulators, and that there's some secrets that's going to come out and they're not going to be able to deal with it. But the royal family are going to be able to use that information. The royal family and the people who work with them are going to be able to use that information to capitalize on it, not to hurt them, but just to let, hey, they finally going to start speaking up now in the future? Are they probably going, when that book comes out, they have a chance, their courtiers, whoever, have a chance to read what's going on. They're going to then speak out, and they're going to let some secrets out, and some other people are going to let some secrets out. Here we go. People who know information and about the manipulation and the lying that Harry and Meghan are doing, and the agenda they're working on, the falseness is going to become overturned. So falseness reverse means truth is going to come out. Some secrets are going to come out, y'all. That's what that means. So in 2023, don't have a time frame. Just giving you this is what's going to happen this year. I do believe, because I'm reading it now, and usually it's a year's reading when you can do a whole year reading. You're looking at maybe roughly 6 months. So this is around the time of the king's coronation. Around that time frame, this stuff will start coming out. Okay. So one more card. So once all this information come out, these secrets, how are Meghan and Harry in 2023 going to be able to fight this? Are they going to be able to fight this and turn the narrative back around again, or are they going to just be like going lower and lower, and less and less people are going to believe them, and they're going to lose some of their, I wouldn't say respect, because a lot of people already lost respect for them, but are they going to lose some of their deals and the momentum? That's the word. Are they going to lose some of the momentum in creating and promoting this agenda that the royal family are the villains and they're the victims? How is this going to turn out 2023 for Harry and Meghan? And I just want one card, please. Just one card, which will sum it up best. And I am using the Duck Soup Oracle. They don't have a box. They don't come in a box. So one card, please. And I'm going to let them fall out. You all don't like me when I do this, but this is like the quickest, for me, and easiest way to read my cards is to let them fall out, even though they're tiny. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we got 2 cards. I only want one. The right card always falls out, so one card, please. However, one card about this 2023, summary of 2023 for Harry and Meghan. I got one card. That card is this. This card is, now I definitely got to put my glasses on for this one. It is number 15, good outcome in love. Look at that fat guy. Let's get it. All right, number 15. Now, when I look at people who gain a lot of weight, this is for me, okay? This is how I'm looking at it. People who gain a lot of weight, they hold a lot of, for me, how I see it, is people holding a lot of pain. So it says good outcome in love. Maybe they'll survive what's about to happen to them in their marriage and all the things that's happening, but the relationship with the public is not going to come out good in love at the end of the year. But the relationship may continue, but there's going to be a lot of pain in that relationship. There's going to be a lot of stuffed pain. Like Harry's going to start to show his, people keep saying, is he unhappy? Is he happy? I think a lot of the unhappiness is going to show, but it's going to manifest in the body. It's going to manifest in their bodies. They are taking on a lot. They're going to take on a lot of criticism. And because of that criticism, they may stay together as a couple by the end of the year, but they're going to really experience a lot of pain. This misfortune, it's all misfortune written in here. There's a lot of hits against them this year. There's a lot of stuff coming out against them this year. A lot of truths coming out against them this year. I mean, didn't the king just give Jason Canal a special honor for service to the king and to the royal family? I mean, truths are going to start coming out, and people are going to start telling on them. And I think 2023 is going to be a horrific year for them as far as the truths that come out about them. Are they going to stand together? Harry's going to stay with her for a while. Harry's going to stay with her for a while. I'm not saying he's divorcing her, but there's going to be a lot of strain on that marriage this year. You're going to see it by the end of the year. I think this is by the end of the year. You're going to start seeing the strain come out. I mean, he's not going to be able to hide it. He's going to look like a different person. And he's naturally thin. I'm not saying he's going to get fat or anything, but you're going to start seeing changes in their appearance, changes in their attitudes, changes in how they deal with each other, because the pressure of being married in a reality world. Everybody knows people who are married or in a relationship, when they do a reality show, and this is what it feels like. They're doing a reality television show, even if they're not doing a docuseries anymore. There's all reality TV. They're being directed. They're being scripted. They're being scripted to say the things that they're saying, to say the way that they are saying it. They're being managed to do this thing, and it's the strain of it is going to be horrific, and especially with the family not coming, the royal family not coming out and saying, talking to Harry and letting him do the things he want to do and answering to them, because that's what he expects. Even though we know they shouldn't, even though he knows they shouldn't, even though he's claimed that they do, through the media, which they're not. They're not doing it. They gave up on him, but they'll let the media do what they do, but they're not orchestrating this thing against Harry and Meghan. They're letting them hang themselves. Really and truly, the royal family is allowing them, by being silent, to hang themselves, because that's what happens when you keep talking about the same thing over and over and over again. People start looking at you like, why are you still talking about your family? Your family ain't with you no more. So why are you still talking about the same thing that happened 4 years ago? So they're going to let them hang themselves. But that pain is there. Harry already has mental issues. Now, this is from his own words. He's had mental issues regarding his mother. He's lost his mother. Now, think about it. He's losing his father. Even though he has Meghan and his 2 kids, he's losing his father. He's losing his brother, the 2 closest people who are to him other than his mother, technically. Now, Meghan is trying to take up some of that space, a lot of that space. But in his mind and his soul, he knows he's lost a big chunk of them, and him saying, I want to get back my brother and my father. And I think there's an end of him who does. There's a part of him that does, but that's part of the narrative right now, to get people to, oh, he wants to see, it's him. He wants to get back with his family, and it's just the royal family not wanting to get back with him. They're not being reasonable. That's the narrative right now. That's the script he's on. But in his heart, by the end of the year, he's gonna really feel that way. He's gonna really feel that way. And he ain't gonna be able to get back with him, because he has done so much damage with him and his wife. So that is what's gonna happen for them in 2023. It's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be a lot of negativity. It's gonna be a lot of hurt. It's gonna be a lot of rejection. The public's not going to be on their side as much anymore this year. This year is going to be a whole game changer for them, and they're going to know it, and they're going to feel it, and Harry's going to feel it the most, because even if you are a codependent person, when your family turns against you because you're with that person, you still feel the pain of that. You made your decision to stay, right? He's got kids by her and all that, and he's in lust with her. But when you really truly know you lost your family, because he lost his grandmother, he lost his grandfather, they're gone, they're passed on. That to lose the closest people to you, even though you got this person, you still think about it. It's going to hit him that he has nobody to run to but all these two people around here, Meghan, and that's it. There's no real foundation there. So that's going to hit him really hard this year. That's what I can tell you. The book is not going to be a big seller. It's going to be a disappointment. That's the other thing. Books, people are going to continue to talk about it. People are going to, they're going to search for new evidence and new stuff and new things to talk about out of the book. But overall, they're going to say it's the same old stuff. The little piece of meat here, a little piece of juice there that's just been amplified just to give you something in the book to say this is a little bit different from the docuseries, right? But he's already said everything he needs to say. And there's not much more you can do to doctor it up. Then it just becomes plain lying, just to make you, get a hook onto you so you can think, oh my God, he said this, oh my God, he said that. But if you take it and just take a step back, he's saying the same thing. He's just going to amplify it a little bit. And then the writer's a great writer, supposedly is what they're saying. But you ain't gonna learn too much new that you didn't already know or assume. Because if there's anything new, they're lies or they're amplified lies. So that's my reading for the day for 2023 for Harry and Meghan. Just watch. They're going to hang themselves, and I mean it as far as they're going to make the audience, the public, not like them. They've already started that downward trend, and it's going to continue. And the royal family is going to stay as quiet as they can to let them hang themselves, because the more they talk, the more they look like you're just complaining. There's nothing new. And y'all know when you do this and all you do is complain, what are you learning from them? If they want to be humanitarians, what are you learning from them? How are they making the world better by doing this? By just talking about their family and what happened to them? What good has come out of it? How have they taken that and says, okay, this is what happened to us, we left, but this is what we're doing now, and this is how we're doing it. And we're going to do these things and show us doing those things. It's helping other people and really forwarding their nation or the people of the world or whatever, right? What are they doing to make life better? Not one thing out of that docuseries or the Oprah interview or that's coming out this book or these interviews are going to help anybody say, I was in this situation, and this is how I got out of it and made my life better. Because all they're doing is whining. Everything that Harry and Meghan have said about the royal family is not worth the money that the Spotify, Netflix, or these people are paying them for. None of the stuff they've said so far is dirty enough. It's their dirty linen, but in their dirty laundry, and it's the dirty arguments that they got behind the doors between the both of them, but between the family. But there's nothing that they've said that we didn't already know. Nothing. So why are they getting paid so much money, y'all? Distractions, lies, and manipulation. And when you play in that dirty pile of clothes, the dirt's going to start coming off on you. And you're going to start smelling like dirt that you're trying to dish. So it's best not to play these games out in public. If you got problems with your family, deal with it with your family privately. This thing that they're going through is useless to us. Except for there's an agenda to try to destroy the royal family. There's nothing out of that they're doing or saying that's helping us be better people, to grow, to improve. It's just gossip. That's all it is. Somebody with a vendetta and an agenda. And we got to stop buying into that. So anyway, that is my reading. I hope we all can learn that from this year. At least one of the things we can learn this year. You got to turn them off. Turn them off. I mean, I know we readers and us YouTubers like talking about it because we can't believe that so many people don't. I think the reason why we do it is because we don't understand in the beginning why so many people were believing them. But we have to step back and say, well, a lot of people didn't follow the royal family. They didn't follow all this stuff from the beginning. So they didn't, all they know is what they see for a few seconds on television or what they hear as sound bites. But we who have been following them knew the truth, or knew most of the truth, like what they were saying were lies. And so we've been on here trying to sound the alarm. Like, look, these people are lying. They're manipulating you. They're getting you. They're talking about racism, and they're talking about, you know, sexism. And they're talking about all this stuff that is not true, and it's being made up to change your mind about the royal family so they can break your allegiance or your good feelings about you may have about the royal family, so they can help take them down. That is how I see it. This is what I think I know. And it's up to you all to make up your mind about that as well. Anyway, so I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day with my puppies and my husband. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Blessings.